How we doing today?
Alright, Trooper, you insurance, please.
Yes, sir.
Where you coming from?
Chambersburg.
Okay.
Are we alright right here?
Yeah, you're
Alright.
Where you headed to?
Richfield, Ohio.
Richfield.
Yeah.
Alright, sit tight for me.
Alright, thanks. Well, good news is we're not in jail. Bad news is we had a headlight out that I didn't know about, and it wasted about a half an hour. So I got pulled over for a random inspection like 10 minutes from my house, which is lovely. But I'll show you the load here. Got a load of truck beds, but we've got the 3 Cummins blocks still. We added an extra head and a crank. These are spare motors for that guy. That's like 2200 horsepower engine, competed at UCC, da-di-da-di-da. Got a stack of 3 dump beds. The 3 dump beds, the stack of boxes, and that top bed back here, as well as a skid in the back, all goes to one stop, and then just a single flatbed goes to another stop. So we're pretty loaded, I would say. But yeah, so we got pulled over, did a random inspection, and I have a headlight out, and those are LEDs, which is kind of a pain, but we're gonna fix that today. I told him, like, you know, I'm headed up the turnpike, what should I do? He said, just keep this inspection and just get it changed, you know, when you get to a place you can get a bulb today, which is all right. We're just checking straps. These beds like to compress down on themselves, so the straps need cinched up every once in a while. But yeah, so we got pulled over, which is fine, it is what it is. My brother-in-law showed up and stopped there and talked to me, so thanks, Seth. But I'm gonna insert a clip in this and show you this truck I was following down the highway. He was at the after I got pulled over, I stopped at the first rest stop on the turnpike to check straps, and then I just checked now. But his trailer axle was bent. He was like pulling as like a non-CDL setup, dually with like maybe 35-foot flat, but his left rear axle, well, the rear axle was bent on the trailer, but the left rear wheel was towed out. I'm telling you, probably if that's 180 degrees, I would say maybe like 30 to 45 degrees towed out that bad, and the bearing was loose, so the tires wobbling going down the road. Tried to like point for the guy, but he wasn't paying attention, and he also had the chain just hanging off the side of the trailer, which frustrates me, is because I got pulled over, and yet that same guy saw him drive by and he didn't get pulled over, which is like, looked like just a walking violation. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. So we are gonna just get back on the road. First stop is Richfield, Ohio. So we got 2 out of 3 deliveries done today.
Turn left on Mill Dam Road.
We're not gonna get the other one done. We're not gonna make it. So we're gonna try to hit a truck wash now. It says there's one right up the road here. We're off of 70 east of Columbus. Never been here before, but the old Googler says there's a truck wash.
Turn left on Mill Dam Road.
Back here, but I guess we'll see, because this trailer, I know for a fact, has never been washed. I've had it for probably 30,000-ish miles I've put on it since I've been using it, and I would say like 50 or 60,000 miles, and this trailer's never been washed, so it's definitely due for one. Now we just gotta find one. So that was not an actual truck wash. Looked like maybe somebody had like a mobile detail business or something out of their house that showed up on Google as truck wash, but I found one. There's actually an Iowa 80 truck wash the next exit up. So I just want to show you guys this. Because you guys know I like to keep my equipment clean, and like that's not acceptable. Like this trailer has never been washed. That's probably blood from hitting a deer. Like it's just, like, look at the deck plate. Like look at the wheels. It's filthy. It's not acceptable. You guys know I like to keep my stuff top notch. I don't keep my truck together with bubble gum. What did someone say in my comments? Bubble gum and zip ties or something like that? I thought that was pretty funny. Well, we didn't get a truck wash. We were sat there for about 20-25 minutes, and the truck, there was one truck in the bay and one truck in front of me, and the truck in front of me hadn't moved, so I like kind of got out of the truck to like to see what was going on, like if something, like maybe like power washer or whatever broke or whatever, just to see what was going on. And they had one person washing. Hold on. Then they had one person washing, and that 25 minutes all he got done was a dump truck, and there was a drive-in in front of me, so I figured that'd be another 20 minutes, and I just decided to back out of there. There's nobody behind me, so I backed out. I've been here before. This is I stayed at this Comfort Suites. This is a Comfort Inn. Comfort Suites. This Comfort Inn's cheaper this time, so we're gonna stay here. We're in Grove City, Ohio. I think that's a little Chinese restaurant. There's a Mexican place right across the street over there that I'll probably go, and maybe we'll get the truck washed tomorrow. If not, I'll hit my local place that I always go to. The guys always hook me up there, so I'm just grabbing my stuff now. That's pretty much it for tonight. Gotta get got my keys, got everything on me, suitcase is rolling away. All we've got left is just this one bed. This is a 12-foot bed, so I put 3 straps on it. It's got some dunnage underneath, but so I just put 3 straps. They got to use those corner protectors on them, and I'll get this delivered. And we've got a trailer to pick up. It's just a 14-foot utility trailer for a family friend of mine, so I might try to find a car or a truck or SUV or something to go along with it, but honestly I don't really have much time. So if I just get that I always get worried I left my keys in the car. If we just get that trailer, that's fine. It is what it is. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's a good morning to have a good morning, especially when you're empty. So we're in Lebanon, Ohio. This place is, it's a Pilot. What's this place called? Country Kitchen or something? I've eaten there before. I stayed here, a year or two ago. I always see this place and remember it when I go by. But that place is really good, so I just ordered breakfast from there, and we're gonna get fuel, and then breakfast should be ready. But we're empty, and we're headed up towards Akron, Ohio right now. So we're gonna get fuel here, and then breakfast should be ready. But oh, what was I gonna say? I don't really remember. Oh, I was laying in bed last night working on a few things, and I just had this like dead set focus, like motivation of getting that Freightliner on the road. And so I'm gonna look at a couple trailers this weekend. I found one. I know I don't have my seatbelt on. I found one in Florida, which I'm gonna be in Florida, that I'm gonna stop and look at. It's a step deck with a like dovetail or beaver tail, which would be ideal just because of loading like equipment. I turned down a lot of bigger equipment, like you know, small dozers, backhoes, multiple skid loaders, stuff like that, mini excavators. I turn all that down just because most of it's too heavy, and or they have multiple pieces of equipment and I can't accommodate them. So I'm looking for something like that. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, I then like started doing research. I might look at a few used trailers, but if it comes down to it, I might just order a new trailer and just start fresh with something brand new, because a lot of these used trailers, I mean, you find decent people to deal with, but a lot of these used trailers are so beat up and need so much work that the time and effort alone, let alone the money to fix it up, you might as well just go buy a new one and start fresh. But we'll see what happens. I'm feeling good this morning. Ready to get home, because we got plenty of work to do. Well, here was our load home. Picked this up off my buddy Connor. It's a Diamond C. Working 14-foot utility trailer. I had to winch it up on here and bent the jack, but I can beat that back into place. And but you never want to, you always want to like put dunnage underneath or set it down on the deck. You never want to have the jack holding it up when you strap it down. So I put one strap there, put a strap around the axle, two straps around the axle on this side, pulling forwards and back. We got one over there, and then we've got one on